Hello, good morning class 11 students. In the last video we have completed the differentiation application based questions. Why we study differentiation in physics? We did few questions which helps us to understand that what is the need of differentiation in physics, right? Similarly, this next topic in our mathematical tools is integration. We need to study integration because integration is also used in physics to deal with those systems where the parameters like velocity, displacement, everything is changing with time. Okay. Now first we'll understand the basic differentiation. Now basic integration. Whatever we will study here, we are studying here only with respect to physics. Don't think that you will be studying the whole integration. The whole integration is in class 12 mathematics, which is huge. There are more than 35 formulas are there. Here we are dealing with only those formulas, only that much concept of integration which are required in physics. Okay, so make it clear first. Okay, next, integration are of two different types. One is called as indefinite integral. Okay, any integration I show it with I equals to integration means a big S. This is called integration something, and here it's written dx or dt. Take these two, imagine it as bracket. Imagine it as brackets, okay? Integration something dx. So between integration and dx, whatever is written here, that is called integral. And this is the term which you need to integrate. Okay? If it's written dx, then here we will have f of x. That is something in terms of x. Or it may be written like this, integration of something dt. If it's written dt, dt is not d into t. Don't consider it as d into t. It is dt, a single term. Okay, these are considered as brackets. Between these two, whatever you have here, that is called integral. Understood? And if it is written dt, that is here we will have something in terms of t. This is called indefinite integral. Indefinite integral, what happens? In the integration, there is nothing written here and there is nothing written here. These are called as limits. Lower limit, upper limit. Okay, if we don't have limits, then that is indefinite integral. But if we talk about definite integral, I equals to integration of a to b. We read it like this, I equals to integration of a to b. Don't read it like b to a. It is always read from lower to upper, a to b, where a is called as lower limit and b is called as upper limit. Okay, something dx. If it is written dx, then this is what? F of x, something in terms of x. Similarly, integration of a to b, f of t dt. Okay, between these two, whatever you will have here, that you need to integrate. This is called as lower limit. Okay, and this is called as upper limit. So in your notebook, you start like this integration, then you make two arrows like this and then you write it. Okay, now like when we need to differentiate, we should be very clear about variable and constant. Okay, similarly here also it should be very crystal clear about variable and constant. So next topic is variable and constant. How to understand in an integration which is a variable and which is a constant. See, if it's written like this, integration of something dx. If dx is written, that means x is variable. That means whatever you have here inside this bracket, whatever you have inside this box, in this, wherever you have x, that is variable. Other than x, whatever you have, that is a constant. Same, integration of something dt. Since we have written dt, that means t is a variable. That means here, t terms are variable, other than t, whatever you have, that is a constant. Okay. Now, let's talk about few formulas. I will discuss only those formulas which are required in physics. Integration of x to the power n for net dx. Okay, like ddx of x to power n tha na? वैसे integration of x to power n, x to power dx. Formula is equals to x to power plus 1 by power plus 1 plus c. What is this c? C is any constant whose value we don't know. Okay, in indefinite integral. This is indefinite integral, we don't have any limits. whenever we write the integration and convert into a formula, we always write plus c. Always, okay? Understand? But this plus c has very less significance in physics. Because in physics we deal with always definite integral. Okay, now how to do definite integral? There's everything you will come across one by one. Wait for some time. Just remember one thing. Whenever an indefinite integral, there is no limit. That means it is indefinite integral. In indefinite integral, whenever you put a formula, you have to write plus c. Okay. Now, in this formula, what is that n? In differentiation formula, n was a constant. Here also n is a constant. Here dx, that means x is a variable. Next, integration of 1 by x dx. The formula is equals to log x plus c. Integration of e to the power x dx. E, I told you what is e is a constant 2.33. Its value is fixed. Answer is equals to e to the power x plus c. Fourth formula. Integration of a to the power x dx. Answer is equals to a to the power x by log a plus c. Now, here in the place of e we will have e only. But here in the place of a you can have any constant. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a, b, c, d. Anything you can have it. Okay. Integration of sine x dx equals to minus cos x plus c. Integration of cos x dx equals to sin x plus c. Okay. Now, last one. In differentiation, whenever you have ddx of something plus something, what happens to ddx? It's multiplied with each term. ddx of this plus ddx of this. Similarly, when we have an integration of something plus minus something, whole bracket dx, what will happen? Integration of dx, integration of u dx, integration of u dx, integration of v dx, integration of v dx. Okay, integration यहाँ से आ जाएगा, dx यहाँ से आ जाएगा u. Integration u dx. Again, what is dx? Dx is not d into x. It is simply dx, a single term. Understood? Now, in differentiation, you have a formula, differentiation of variable into variable, u into v. That formula you have in integration also, but we don't need in physics, so I am not discussing. Okay, but in differentiation of u by v also we have variable by variable, but in integration we don't have any formula of variable by variable. But we do have a formula of integration of variable into variable, but we don't require it in physics. Okay, next, how to apply the formulas? Like in differentiation, when we need to apply the formula should exactly match with the question. If it's not exactly matched, then what will happen? Formula is not applicable. You have to do some other method, simplify karo, you have to change rule karo. Right? Two things we can do. If the formula is not applicable, we try to simplify it, then we apply chain rule. Right? Here also the same concept we have, like see, how to apply formulas. Let's take first example. Integration of t to the power 6 dt. Now see, it's matching. Integration of t dt. Integration of x dx. Match kar raha hai na? In the place of n, we have 6. Constant. So what is the formula? T to the power plus 1 by power plus 1. Integration sign gone because we applied the formula. Plus c. So what is the answer? T to the power 7 by 7 plus c. Okay. यही अगर ऐसा हो जाए, इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ t plus 2 whole to power 6 dt. Now what will happen? See, integration of t to power 6 होना चाहिए था. dt t. Here we should have only t, but in the place of t we have f of t plus 2. Something in terms of t है मेरे पास. t नहीं है. So in this case what will happen? Formula not applicable. Okay, so what to do with this? We have to go for a special chain rule. There is a special method for this type of question. Okay, there is a special method. That method we study later on when the formula is not applicable. You understand? Plus, how to go for the formulas. So this is applicable to all the formulas. Let's take one more example. Integration of sin t dt. Now see, integration of sin x dx. Here we have dx, here we have x. Okay, so integration sin t dt. Here we have dt, here we have t. So it's matching with the formula. So what is the answer? Minus cos t. We apply the formula, integration sign gone, plus c. Okay, Now we will deal with few simple questions to understand the integration process. How to go for it. Okay, let's start with the basic question. बच्चों वाला क्वेश्चन के साथ स्टार्ट करेंगे, ठीक है? क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, I equals to integration x to the power 5 divided by 2 root x dx. So this is the integral formula. Okay, dx is just a bracket type. Now, same concept what we used in differentiation. First we try to take out constant outside. Then we see whatever is left inside, is it making the formula or not. If it's not making to the formula, we try to simplify. If it's not simplifying, then we go for chain rule. The same process we go here also. First, what is the variable? We have dx here, that means x is a variable. So we have x here, we have x here. That means this x to the power 5 is a variable, root x is a variable, but 2 is a constant. So what is the constant here? 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 will come out. So what is left with? Integration x to the power 5 by root x dx. Okay. Now whatever you left inside, is it a formula? No. इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ ऊपर भी x है नीचे भी x है, ऐसा तो फॉर्मूला मेरे पास नहीं है. वी हैव अ फॉर्मूला ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ x टू पावर n dx, x to power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. We have this formula, right? So we should have only single x, but we have double x. We try to simplify it. Now since we are simplifying the inside part, so integration will remain integration. Simplify karo. What is the power here? 5. What is the power here? Half. When this power will go up, it becomes 5 minus half dx. Okay, this you understand? This you understood. I think we are studying in differentiation. So we are trying to simplify. Since we are simplifying the inside part, so integration will remain integration, dx will remain dx. Now again you have to take the fraction, you have to simplify. So again the inside part I am simplifying. So integration will remain integration, dx will remain dx. This 2 5 10 minus 1 x to the power 9 by 2. Okay, now see, it's matching with the formula. Integration x to the power n, integration x to the power n dx, x to the power n dx, matching. Okay, so what is the formula? X to the power plus 1 by power plus 1. Now see, we apply the formula. Integration gone, dx gone, plus c. इसको थोड़ा सॉल्व कर लो. कितना आ जाएगा? 9 plus 1 11. Okay, 1 by 2 into x to the power 11 by 2. Okay, by 11 by 2. This 2 will cancel out. Plus c. So finally, what you got the answer? X to the power 11 by 2 by 11 plus c. This is your final I. Okay, now let's go to this question. Now I have chosen this question because the most common mistake a student do, because they have a habit of differentiation. See what mistake you will do. I equals to, what's your first job? Constant outside. Dx, that means x is a variable. Here we have x square, that means this is variable. Here we have x cube, that means this is a variable. So 4 is a constant. So what is the constant which we can take out? 1 by 4. We can take out 1 by 4. So what is left with? X square by x cube dx. Okay, now we need to check whether the inside part is in the formula or not. Again, the inside part here we have x in the numerator also, we have x in the denominator also, but the formula is single x here. So what you have to do, we have to simplify the term. Since inside part we are simplifying, so integration will remain integration, dx will remain dx. So this 3 power will go up, it becomes what? 2 minus 3, like this. So what you have? X to the power minus 1 dx. Okay, now here you will make a mistake. So you try to apply this formula. Integration x to the power n, x to the power n. N is a constant, minus 1. It is a constant, we can apply the formula. So when you try to apply this formula, see, minus 1 power plus 1 by power plus 1. So what you got? X to the power 0 by 0, infinity. Something by 0 is infinity. Right? तो क्या हो गया? गलती हो गया ना? ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता. So that's why we have a formula for this. X to the power minus 1 is actually not x to the power n. It is 1 by x dx. X to the power minus 1. Can I write 1 by x? When this x power go down, it becomes 1. Power is negative. Negative will go. So now we have a formula. Integration of 1 by x dx is log x. This is the most common mistake a student do. Now see, we apply the formula, integration gone, dx gone, plus c. Okay, so this mistake a student do basically, so try to understand nicely. X to the power minus 1, we cannot go for this formula. If you apply also, you will get infinity now. So we have a direct formula. Okay, now let's go to one step ahead now. Okay, now see, question number 3. I equals to integration bracket 2 by x square plus 7 sin x plus 8 bracket close dx. So now see, inside integration we have something plus something plus something. So this plus plus form. So what will happen to the integration? They will segregate. Integration of first term dx, okay, 2 by x square dx plus integration of second term 7 sin x dx, okay, plus integration of 8 dx. So यहाँ से integration वहां से dx आ जाएगा. Okay, now this is one single integration. Now you think in that normal procedure, constant, what is the variable? Dx written, that means x is a variable. So first constant, take it out, 2 come out. What will left with? 1 by x square dx plus, can you see any constant coming out? Yes, 7 integration of sin x dx. So when you see 2 बाहर निकाला, so integration will remain integration, dx will remain dx. What will left with? 1 by x square. 7 बाहर निकाला, the integration will remain integration, dx will remain dx. What will left with? Sin x plus ये 8 into dx. Normally when we have only differentiation of a, it becomes 0. Okay, because we don't have any variable with it. Here, variable here, constant into variable, 8 into dx. Okay, so 8 will come out. 8 integration of dx. Okay, now see, in the formulas, please add one more formula there. Integration of dx equals to x plus c. ये थोड़ा add कर लेना बेटा, I forgot. Integration of dx equals to x होता है. dx integration means addition. It is basically a summation. Add को हम बोलते हैं, इसलिए उसको dx मिलके x मिलता है. What is dx? A small value of x. Okay, like this is the total length of a wire. Small length is dx. So dx, if I add all of them, what do you get? X. So it is something like that. Okay. Now see, return back to this case. 2. Whatever you have inside, is it in the formula? No. 1 by x square. Formula है 1 by x का. So this power will go up. X minus 2 dx. So what I am doing here, I am simplifying the inside part. I am writing x power को x to by n के form में. So that's why integration will remain integration, dx will remain dx. Plus 7. Is it in formula pattern? Integration of sin x dx. Yes, it is in formula. Check. Integration of sin x dx. Answer is minus cos x. So 7 is in multiplying with this whole thing, right? So bracket minus cos x. So why bracket? अगर तुम सिर्फ minus cos x लिखोगे तो गलत हो जाएगा ना. It is 7 minus cos x, but 7 is multiplied with integration. So it is 7 into minus cos x. Okay. Plus 8. Integration dx is x. Now, whenever we apply the formula, we write plus c, but I haven't written plus c here. When we have multiple integrations, you will add plus c only at the end when all the integration sign are gone. Okay. Now in this step, this integration is gone, this integration is gone, but this integration we still have. Na? That's why I'm not writing plus c. Okay. So when we have multiple integrations, we will write plus c only when all the integrations are over. Now 2. Now it is in formula x to the power n dx. Integration of x to the power n. N is minus 2. So what is the formula? X to the power plus 1 minus 2 plus 1 minus 2 plus 1. Okay, integration gone, dx gone. We applied the formula na. So 7 into minus, the minus 7 cos x plus 8x. Now all the integration is over. Now you can write plus c. Now you can solve minus 2 plus 1. Because minus 1 go up. Minus 2 x to the power minus 1. Okay, minus 2 plus 1 minus 1. Minus 7 cos x plus 8x plus c. This is your final I. Okay, so first term is plus plus form. Segregate कर दो. Integration first term dx. Integration second term dx. Integration third term dx. Then See what are the constant we have? Constant we have two constant left with integration 1 by x square dx. 7 bar left with integration of sin x dx. 8 bar integration of dx. Okay. Now you have to see if the inside part is in the formula or not. If the inside part is not in the formula. Formula is 1 by x. 1 by x square का formula नहीं होता है. So we try to simplify it. The power will go up because minus 2. Okay, integration. So why integration is still here? Because we are not applying the formula. We are simplifying the inside part. Okay, so dx will remain dx plus 7. Integration of sin dx is minus cos x. We are applying the formula. That's why integration is gone, dx is gone. Plus 8. Integration dx is x. We are applying the formula. Okay. Now, why I am not writing plus c here? Because all the integrations are not over. Still we left with one integration. So when all the integrations will be over, when all the integrations are gone, then you add plus. Okay. Then here we are applying the formula integration x2 by n plus 1 by n plus 1. Okay. Now, let's go to this question. How to go for this one? See, what is the question? I equals to integration of x plus 4 whole square by x square dx. क्या करूं भैया इसके साथ? अजीब सा क्वेश्चन है देखो. This is integration of variable, ऊपर भी वेरिएबल है नीचे भी वेरिएबल. It is not in any direct form. फॉर्मूला में नहीं. Okay, ना ही इसको मैं अलग अलग कर सकता हूं. We cannot segregate. Can we segregate this? This x plus 4 whole square, ना? We cannot segregate the integration. So what's your job is? This whole square is creating problem. So your first job is remove the whole square. Formula लगाओ. A square plus b square, 4 square is 16, plus 2 into ab, 2 4 is 8, x, whole divided by x square, dx. So integration will remain integration, dx will remain dx, only I am opening the inside part. Now, at this point, it is plus plus form, but can we segregate them? No, because of this x square in the denominator. So what do you do? This x square को segregate करो inside. Integration you cannot segregate, but x square तो we can segregate ना. X square by x square plus 16 by x square plus 8x by x square. Okay, समझ में आया? So integration will remain integration, dx will remain dx. I am only segregating the inside part. Okay, now we solve the inside part. Again integration will remain integration. Why? We are solving the only inside part. X square will cancel. 1 plus 16 by x square plus 8 by x dx. Okay, understood? Now this is plus 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 form. जो पहले नहीं था उसको मैंने बनाया. Now we can segregate the integration. So integration 1 dx plus integration of 16 by x square dx. Integration of 16 by x square dx plus integration of 8 by x dx. Okay. Now 1 का बाहर निकालोगे. 1 बाहर निकालना 1 ही होता है ना. So integration of dx direct formula x plus any constant 16 outside, integration of 1 by x square dx. Integration here 1 by x square here dx. 16 is constant coming out plus. Can you see anything constant here? Yes, 8. 8 will come out. Integration of 1 by x dx. Okay, now see. Equals to x plus 16. Is it in the formula? No. Just now we did this for differentiation. Integration 1 by x square. क्या करेंगे इसको? x to power minus 2 dx. Okay, plus. So integration will remain integration. We are only simplifying the inside part. 1 by x square. When this power will go up, it becomes x to power minus 2 plus 8. Now is it in formula? Yes. Integration of 1 by x dx is log x. So here integration is gone. Here integration is gone. Here still we left with integration. That's why I'm not writing plus c. Okay, class. So I is equals to x plus 16. Now it's in formula x to power n. X to power n plus 1 by n plus 1. Formula लगा दिया. Integration is gone. dx is gone. Plus 8 log x. log x. All the integration sign is over. Now you can write plus c. Now you can solve this. Minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1 to go up. So x minus 16, x to the power minus 1 plus 8 log x plus c. So this is your final I. Understood? X minus 16, x to the power minus 1, minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1 plus 8 log x plus c. Clear class? Let's go to few more sums. Now see, I thought to give you few questions as a homework. Okay. Question number 5. I equals to integration 3x square by root x plus 7 by x cube plus 8x square by x cube plus 9 cos x plus 9 bracket close dx. Question number 6. I equals to integration of x square plus 3 whole cube divided by x cube dx. Question number 7. I equals to integration x plus 2 bracket again bracket x minus 2 whole square dx. These are the 3 questions which you have to do as a homework, and I will not make any videos for solution of these things. Okay, if you are not able to do it, you ask me in WhatsApp, I will give you the solution there only. Okay, I will solve it for you. But let's give you a small hint. If you stuck somewhere in this, what you will do? Directly अलग-अलग कर दो, प्लस प्लस फॉर्म में इंटीग्रेशन दिस हो जाएगा. इसमें क्या करोगे? We did one sum. Okay, this is something plus something whole cube by x cube. Open the formula a plus b whole cube. Formula open karo. Okay, we did one sum. Now we didn't do any sum of this type. Something into something. This we cannot segregate integration here. Why? Because something into something. So what's the job? You have to multiply the whole thing. A minus b whole square kholo. Then whatever you get, multiply with this. Then you segregate the integration. Okay? After solution, you can ask me any doubt anywhere. That's all for this video. In the next video, we will start with the next part of integration. That is the question where we cannot simplify also. Okay, and it's not matching with the formula. Then what to do with those questions? That is the chain rule. Okay, thank you.